with SmackDown. Rhea Ripley finally coming to SmackDown, coming face to face with Charlotte. Dominik Mysterio getting in the way and kind of getting out of his element there, even with Charlotte. It actually got Charlotte some pops there. Talking about how he's not up to snuff as a Latino man. Mentioning her man at home, who will remain nameless on WWE TV. But how that's coming together, I'm interested in see how this goes, because honestly, it was like Rhea versus Charlotte. Okay, we should get that match, but now we have this added element of Dominik in there, and it's like, okay, well, I didn't think about this element adding to this storyline and how he's going to be antagonizing and be mischievous, right? Usually it's the woman manager helping the man get the win, but it's like this is a part where he can actually help Rhea get the win at WrestleMania. What are you guys thinking about how this is starting to pick up? Finally, we get some interaction between the two.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Dominik. Like I know everybody's like, oh, he's either the most hated or he's getting the most heat, and I'm just like, I don't. It's one of those. I can't take anything he says serious. You know,
it's like one of those things. Like he's getting a reaction, so any reaction's better than no reaction.
And it's just like, dude, just get a mask and be Ray's son. Like, yes, bro. He can literally be the tall Rey Mysterio, bro.
Like, just start
if he would have came in a mask, like legit been like Ray's son, I feel like would be way better than what he's been. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's my fantasy. Like, he should have just had a mask from the jump. And then when he decided to turn on his dad, then he rips the mask off. Like, come on. Come on. You telling me that would have been fire? Give me that.
Oh,
that
man.
Bro.
Just bury that kid, man.
We shouldn't have to come at Dominik like that. You have to at least admit that from the original turn till now, he is a lot better character than he was initially. Because when he was a babyface,
giving him something, but they're giving him something, but it's not sitting with me. I'm just like, to me, I'm like, what is this what we're doing now? Like,
just
went to jail, all the going to the restaurants, the bugging Ray, and I'm like, is this leading to something? Like,
yeah.
But the thing is, it's like, what does it matter if he beats his dad? What does it matter if Ray beats him? Nothing. It doesn't matter.
It's long-term storytelling, man.
So what is the goal, though? There should be a goal.
Like, he's helping.
What is the goal?
His dad,
is he gonna get a title shot?
Because I thought that like the way that he turned on Ray and stuff like that, the way they were building it, that could have been a match at WrestleMania where they go at each other finally and they kind of put the family. Yeah. Like he antagonizes Ray, he tries to rip off his mask, maybe turn up the heel antics or something like that, and maybe that's a match at WrestleMania that could have possibly happened.
But I feel like it should have been happened though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
ever since he joined the Bloodline, they've beaten his dad up, and then he goes to SmackDown, and it's just like, what? You got that story out because you're trying to either save it or whatever, but it's just like now you're bringing it back again. It's just like, bro, this is another like Bray. Like, it's just taking way too long. It should have been done. Come on, like. But that's what I'm saying. It's like that big pop of him turning was like, then it's like, all right, give us the big match. Don't put all this other silly shit in front of it, and now you want to do it again. Like, come on.
I mean,
but the difference with that is, we kind of, some of us, we kind of knew that once he eventually turned, that like, okay, the only reasonable time for them to go at each other is WrestleMania, because it's just a matter of how they're gonna get there, buying all that time and such. So it's like, so it's not like with Bray Wyatt where like he comes out every week and telling these damn mystery and riddles, and then you don't know where the hell it's going next week. But so at least with this story,
you're just wondering where he's gonna show up on his dad next, the mall, The supermarket.
had to buy time. That's how I looked at it. I'm like, yeah, they're just trying to buy time. Yeah. So all this stuff.
Yeah, it's just like, because now I'm thinking back like how it all went down. I'm like, I forgot that it was like the Judgment Day that like turned him.
Yeah,
but it's just like the reason why he's like mad at Ray. Like it's just I don't even remember what is the reason. Oh, you were never a father. Like, shut the fuck up. He brought you into this business. What are you talking about? Your dad
fought for custody of you. That's
that's what I'm saying. It's not like he didn't sell it in any type of way.
Oh, your dad fought for custody at SummerSlam.
If that's not a father, I don't know what is.
That is wild. Like, your dad literally fought for your life at SummerSlam.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, it honestly, like, after he turned on him, you should have made him at least somewhat look good in the ring, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, the Judgment Day has been so trash to me. It was just like, bro, they keep losing. Oh, we won Raw. You keep losing. You don't run anything.
It's like, I mean, again, the only thing that's been holding it together has been Rhea Ripley, even with her antics, her heel antics and stuff like that. Yes. Winning the Rumble, she has been, and it's funny because she hasn't really done anything when you really think about that.
It's like they kind of like, hey, she's good. Let's like
we just know that she's good, right? And like she's gotten involved in matches and stuff like that. She's Iron Woman, the Women's Royal Rumble, and it's like, okay, we know she's badass. She didn't even beat Beth Phoenix, and we still care about her, right? Like, we still want Rhea Ripley to go and win against Charlotte and start her path, right? Like, we know that's the pathway we're heading towards, right?
Yeah,
and it's like, like the only thing they can mess this up is that they don't have Rhea win at WrestleMania. That's the only thing.
That'd be terrible. That'd be terrible. Charlotte wins again. My God.
Yeah, but because it's Charlotte, there's that possibility because it's Charlotte. Yeah.
First time.
Because it's Charlotte, you don't know what they're gonna do.
Like, nah, you should like that. Like, originally, that's what I thought. Like, Charlotte came back early or whatever the case may be from her hiatus. Hey, you're gonna drop the belt at Mania to Rhea. You're gonna give her that rub and put her over. You're one of the greatest women wrestlers of all time. We're gonna start this new generation, and then you guys can feud over the title or whatever the case may be.
Bro, she legit took the NXT title from her. And I'm like, does she really need that? Like,
she doesn't even need the SmackDown Women's title right now. I don't feel like, even though I like Charlotte coming back and how she's come back, I don't like some of the booking decisions, of course, but it's like, at least she's coming back, and at least it's an improvement to the women's division, right? Like, she's the head honcho. But Rhea naturally should defeat her.
Yeah, but Charlotte is so much better as a heel. Babyface Charlotte just doesn't cut it for me. I mean, my whole thing is she can still be kind of have that demeanor of a heel within the babyface character, but it's not. I don't know. It's just not coming off well with her as a baby.
Whenever she's been positioned as a face, it's the same thing. Even though they're not the same level ring wise. Sasha Banks, her as a face doesn't do it for me. Her as a heel does it. Certain people should play certain roles, and it's not like, I'm with Brian on that. She is definitely better as a heel, but it's like Rhea's so badass. It's like she can be a heel or she can be a face. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Rhea should just honestly be like what her gimmick was before, which was like an anti-hero. Like, just beat people's ass. You can be nasty, whatever. And then Charlotte's like the evil queen, blah blah blah. But that's why I feel like the Judgment Day is just like she doesn't need them
right now.
She doesn't need them.
And it's
like,
funny
get rid of that. It makes her comic-y.
Like, as you said, like, Dominik doesn't need to be in there. He doesn't need to be in there. Finn Balor doesn't need the Judgment Day. Like, he should be progressing his career, getting in the main event scene. Fucking Damian Priest should be in the mid card, should be upper mid card, should be challenging, should be a force in that. And it's like, why are we holding on to these talents here to do nothing, to lose?
Like, you're gonna have all these trios. Might as well create a trios tag shit. Like, come on,
they won't do that. Nah, WWE.
They will never do that. Leave that to the other. Leave that to the other promotion.
Yeah, I don't know. I like
30 titles. Yeah,
I'm sorry, but it's you think about it. Think about how many more than trios groups have been in WWE. You don't tell me a lot of those groups would have benefited from like a trios title.
Reintroduce Big E, the New Day.
New Day, Shield,
the Shield,
Evolution, fucking so many, and it's just like
that is true. What's the Latino group on SmackDown?
The Lotharios? Oh no, Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah, those guys. Like all these guys can get in and
Brawling Brutes at one point.
Speaking of with them, when did Santos become a babyface? He's over here kissing up to Rey Mysterio.
I think he's gonna turn.
Gave him his mask.
I think he's gonna turn.
I'm like, what do we do? Like Santos is a natural heel. Like he just got there. He doesn't need to be. He doesn't need to be the babyface figure in this story with Rey and Dominik. I get the Latino heritage part, but it shouldn't be him. It could have been somebody else.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where they're gonna go with that because that's interesting.
I hope they didn't just get rid of that group. I'm like, bro, they were like.
Pretty good.
Faction, yeah.
No,
NXT,
but NXT they were very good.
Yeah. Now they gotta no one has translated. Like Hit Row fell off. Like Hit Row, especially they lost Isaiah Swerve Scott, of course.
Yes, get Hit Row out of here, bro.
Hit Row fell off when Top Dollar fucked up that top rope dive. And the thing is, he can actually do it. I've seen videos of him doing it at a bigger size too. So the moment that happened,
and he's lost a lot of weight too. He showed that he like slimmed down and shit. But it's just like they don't have a good like Swerve was definitely the star of that group. And if he would have been there for a bit, they probably would have been bigger. But now they're just jobbers.
Yeah, the funny thing about it was Swerve said in the interview that initially when they came together, like Ashante the Adonis, B-Fab, Top Dollar, it was initially the three of them, and then Swerve was added to make it four. So in actuality, those three they were meant to be together, and then they suggested Swerve should join up with them.
Well, I guess they showed us what they can do.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing.
No, man, they be killing them. Like Michael Cole be killing Top Dollar on there. I'd be like, damn, man.
I was like, yo, come on.
They need to break that gold record already. Like, yo, just shatter it. Let them be free.
But it's just like, a lot of teams have trios that they could have worked in, and WWE is just not that. They're more the traditional route. They're more the traditional route, man.
Shit, have Omos go against fucking.
Do not make any suggestions for Omos doing anything right.
Hey, just
we'll take
anything other than Brock. Anything other than Brock. Shit, I'd rather see Otis versus Brock. Like, come on now.
Anything. Anything. Like,
give me Bronson Reed versus Brock. Like, give me some powerhouses that can wrestle. Like, give somebody who can give. Bro, when they did the fucking Brock and Keith Lee, I'm like, bro, just once.
At the Rumble.
Just give it to me. Like, and then you have Bobby. I was like, okay. Yes,
okay, we're getting some big guys that can actually work, and we're over 40 minutes into the show, and we're still pissed about Lesnar and Omos.
Pissed about that until WrestleMania. If we end up WrestleMania together, we're gonna be talking so much shit during that match. I guarantee you.
Bro, I'm praying that he just beats his ass before WrestleMania. He's like, get Bobby out here.
Something like this. Like that's what we're 40 minutes into it, but shit. That still was one of my things. Like, I think that I was like, this is just a way that they can reunite the Hurt Business and just have Omos join them as the big muscle heel guy. And like, okay, fine. I'm like, Lashley and Omos. That's at least impressive. At least he got a henchman behind him or something like that. Added differently than Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. That would have been something. At least Omos as a fourth wheel, just interfering, causing havoc. I'm fine with that. But this that we're getting, no. 45 minutes in, and we're still disgusted with that.